Ready? Okay. Hi, I'm Lauren, and today I'm going to be doing a brief review of Vivobarefoot's Tracker FG. The Tracker FG is the minimalist hiking boot from Vivobarefoot, featuring quality leather, a firm bottom sole, thermal protection. This hiking boot comes in 3 colors, either black on black, botanical green, or the brown that you see here. The current retail price runs about $240 on their website, and anything from $140 to $250 on Amazon. First, I'll start with what's worth it. The thermal protection is true to form. It features an inner thermal sole that's removable. It is truly waterproof but remains breathable. It has the ability to keep traction on a variety of surfaces. On our recent vacation, it was still good in sand, on a variety of rock, including sandstone and marble, on wet and dry surfaces, asphalt, snow, and general hiking. My favorite pro, and the thing that I find the most valuable about these boots specifically, is that they don't have to be worn in. As soon as I put them on, I was able to go out and begin hiking. This isn't true for everyone, and this is something to consider if you've never worn a minimalist shoe before. Most individuals who are used to a lot of padding may take extra time to stair-step down into a minimalist shoe and need to consider that before they put these on and go for a longer hike. As for the cons, these are the most expensive boots I've ever purchased. At $240, they were at the edge of my price range, but I think they were certainly worth it. The other con is that because they have leather on the outer sections, they do scratch and rip more than I assumed that they would. They also take a bit of upkeep. I actually applied coconut oil to both of my boots after we had gotten done hiking at Great Sand Dunes National Park because the sand itself had worn its way into the boot and had caused it to discolor. In these boots, one of the additional issues that I've found is that if they're not laced in a specific way, the tongue itself will offset while you're walking and be pushed directly in front of the rest of the boot. That may merely be aesthetic for some people, but for me, it's really frustrating. Some additional notes on these boots. Vivobarefoot offers a 100-day money-back guarantee. That means you can return them within 100 days for any reason and will get a full refund. If you already own Vivobarefoot, you can also send in your old shoes and get them repaired or turn them in for an additional money voucher on the website with their Revivo program. Some other reviews on YouTube show where the glue itself on the sole of the boot has degraded, leaving the leather and the sole to kind of come apart in some places where the boot flexes frequently. I personally haven't come into contact with that in my boots yet. The thermal insulation on this boot is fantastic, and when I say that, I mean sometimes it's too good. If you're moving from an area that is colder into an area that is warmer or even a neutral temperature, your feet may end up sweating quite a bit. The thermal insoles, though they are removable, are kind of a pain to do in the middle of a hike. So I recommend if you're moving from one temperature to another, just wearing wool socks rather than keeping the thermal insole in the boot. Final thoughts. These boots have exceeded my expectations. I originally purchased these after purchasing a pair of Vivobarefoot sneakers to replace my Merrells, and I fell in love with them. These hiking boots are exactly the same. I popped them on before my cross-country road trip. We hiked in them for about 2 weeks and I had no blisters at all. There's no wear-in period. The boots have lasted and have gone across all kinds of terrain with minimal issues. We even made the passing comment that you could probably run in them on the trail. The cons that I had overall are pretty nitpicky. I've done a lot of research on quite a number of hiking boots, and these were really the only ones that checked all the boxes for me. That's all I have for our review of these hiking boots. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching.